Hello, is this Sinister Gambino here with a new stream, and this stream will be going over the event week for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, and I'm doing this on a very early Monday, so it's kind of into the next week, but obviously it starts on Thursday and it's the next Thursday very early, like 1, 2 o'clock, whatever, AM, PST, but yeah. Again, doing this at like 4 o'clock or whatever, AMPC, whatever, I don't know why, but whatever. But yeah, the main thing going on for the event week is this thing called the Heist Challenge, and yeah, I'll be going into more details on it, but obviously the Rockstar Newswire has been out for a while now, so yeah. So yeah, nothing really major happened, I'd say, with the event week, much aside for this, like, challenge and, like, the $1 million, like, login reward and all. Aside for, like, the casino construction, that's probably the most major thing there is for the event week in terms of, like, an edition of sorts, so I decided to stick to the event week stream title, not, like, the week whatever editions. Like I did when the UFO business battle came out, since that was like an actual like business battle that was added and stuff, not just like construction to the casino and all. I decided it was more than just a simple event week stream. So hopefully the title gives enough of a vibe that it's more of a major event week. But yeah, going to my spectator, there is a reward of $1 million, and you just have to log in for the event week to get it. So, one of the easiest things of $1 million you can get. And yeah, the diamonds have returned as well, so there is a money opportunity for the diamond casino heists. So that's something for those heists in particular. And then there's 75% off casino heist setup fees and more, since I did bring back the Mesa Spectator as the last couple streams. Because yeah, I brought it back for the Diamond Casino heist when I did part 2 of that, which was quite a few days ago, whatever. But yeah, I do still have my Diamond Casino heist to do. The problem is, Sony ruins party chat, of course. For those who don't know, you can't really do like private parties anymore because they've done it for the stupid group system as of sometime last month or something with the major update. So I don't really know if I want to do my Diamond Casino Heist finale for a while until they revert that really stupid change, if they ever fucking do. Since they really ruined party chat in so many different ways for no fucking reason when it was completely fine before. And the PS5 is even fucking out and they still haven't fucking fixed it. Gotta wonder if the fucking parties on that system are just as fucking stupid now. Like, actually. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to do my part in terms of like helping out with it and all. Because obviously it's completely optional. You don't really have to like do anything to get the vehicle and all. However, I think there's like a badge of honor or something, as they mentioned on the newswire, that you can get by participating in it. Not sure exactly what that would be all about, but yeah. But maybe I'll consider doing it if someone wants to, like, if someone watches this and wants to do my Diamond Casino Heist finale for any reason. Of course, that's up to any sort of viewer that might come across at this point of the stream. Yeah, if someone really wants to do it in like a one-on-one like party, whatever, since they didn't get rid of fucking private parties and shit, maybe I'll be up for that. Just as long as I'm able to like commentate and react to Heist as it's happening, like I want to say like aw shit or something. Like, I don't have a problem with people telling me, like, how to do the heist, especially when I've, like, been pretty blind towards it, trying not to spoil it for myself too much, but yeah. But yeah, podium vehicle for the week is the Ruin Zava, since I don't think I mentioned that yet. But again, these wires have been out for a while, so yeah. And I don't want it, actually, because I already have one. Good. If I got it, I would have been really annoyed, actually. Because one, I have to go on my way to, like, sell the vehicle, and also can decline it, like, right away. And two, if you get it, you don't get any money for selling it. Instead, I got 15,000 RP, but whatever. That's pretty shit as well, but not shit as another Zaba that you can't sell for shit. So yeah, I might as well talk about it now. Except actually a couple more things. This thing is just for me personally, but yeah. I'd want a little insight on this if anyone knows why I'm getting this. But yeah, for some reason Lester's saying I have a bare minimum of what I need to pull the Diamond Casino Heist off. But yeah, you could get more, get easier ride, or buckle up and do it now, what your call. The thing is though, I've done almost everything there seems to be for the Diamond Casino Heist. The only thing I didn't do was like 2 or 3 of the like outfit things, because I got the news outfit and I got the group sex outfit. So I don't know if you always get that text if you don't do everything, because I don't know if there's even a point in doing those other 3 outfits when I already have the 2 I need. Like the exit disguise and then like whatever other outfit there was. So yeah, I have news and the group sex for the group sex version of like Big Con, whatever. But yeah, I didn't get the bug star and management outfits and the fighter outfits. I think 2 of those being in one of the sections, and the fighter one being in the other section. So I don't know if getting all those extra outfits help. If anyone knows that, I'd be curious to know. Because if so, then I'd probably do it for part 3 and get those other like outfits. Besides for that, I don't know why I would be getting this, because I've done basically every other like prep and all that, and the Diamond Casino Heist on part 2, and obviously a little bit I did on part 1, like 10, 11 months back, whatever. So if anyone knows why I'd be getting that when literally some of the outfits are the only stuff I don't have, because I already got one outfit for each category, then yeah. Then yeah, I'd be very curious why I keep getting this, or it's just my first time getting it still. Makes it seem like I'm missing a lot of stuff, when really those are the only things I could think of is a bunch of outfits I probably don't even need for the heist. I already have the 2 best ones I could want. And yeah, I didn't want to get all those extra outfits because I was worried I would lose the news and the group 6 outfits if I went for any of the other ones. So yeah, if anyone knows what that's all about, I would like to know. But here's the interesting text. Tom Connors. Do you remember, in spite of construction work at the diamond, please be assured noise levels are low. And champagne sales high. Really wish I could have some fucking champagne, one of the drinks I haven't been able to have yet in my real life. Since, yeah, I've been 21 for like 6, 7 months or whatever, almost 6 months actually. So that would be pretty fun. If I could finally have that kind of drink. But whatever. So yeah, believe it or not, there's actually some new construction at the casino. Again, it's been known for a while now, because, yeah, there's been all kinds of videos on it already, surely. But if I can find it, I don't like to show it off. So yeah, it's a little teaser at the next update, apparently, for the new construction at the casino. Never thought Never thought that the casino would actually be getting more construction, but here we are. If I can find it again. Might be in front of it somewhere, I don't know. Ah, here it is. This has to be it right here. But yeah, I didn't make a video on this because really there's not much to talk about with it yet, at least. When like a second or third phase happens, maybe, if there is going to be 2 and 3 phases like there was the last time, I'm guessing. But yeah, there's a thing like wood here, whatever the hell these are here, cement or something, whatever. Fucking this air conditioning looking ass shit, I don't know what the fuck that would be, but whatever. And whatever all this is. So yeah, there's actually some brand new construction at the casino, and I'm definitely assuming this must be it. I didn't really watch a video on it yet, I don't think, but yeah. And I guess this dude might have been here, and kind of to make it more realistic as well. And he's being yellow. Nice. Nah, your ass got fucking beat, fool. But yeah, for whatever reason, there's more construction to the casino, and that's until the next update. But yeah, personally, like I said, I haven't done my heist finale yet. I'm waiting to see if Sony brings back fucking private parties. Sony doesn't want to bring back private parties, and maybe sometime next month I'll be doing it. Or if I have the feeling of wanting to help out for the heist challenge, then maybe in that case I might fucking keep into Sony's bullshit. Another person just spawned? What the fuck? Did I see that right? Okay, that's pretty interesting. Since it spawned another person in the same spot, I'm not even fucking sure. That basically talks about everything with the construction. I guess right now I want to talk about the time trials and stuff. Though I'll talk some more about the heist challenge in a little bit maybe as well. But yeah, right now, premium races, boots on the ground for the motorcycle class. And I'll probably just list the top couple options for lap time and top speed, because I've kind of been realizing I've been talking a lot about the time trials for the regular time trial and then the premium race. Whenever it's motorcycle and supercar, because I pretty much go over those 2 classes every single event week. So I'll kind of try to just talk about the need-to-know basis maybe this time. But yeah, now to go on to roughly 1322's like spreadsheet. So credit for the lap times and top speeds, go to roughly 1322. Oh, and shoot, I don't think I ever went over to Rinzaba yet. I think I got distracted by all the other stuff. Pretty sure. I guess I'll do that in a little bit. Yeah, I suppose I might as well mention it now since I'm a premium race. But yeah, for a lap time, first place is the Nagasaki Shotaro. And if you don't have it on your Legendary Motorsport website, I think you have to play a match at deadline. So it is absolutely worth playing a match at deadline so you can have the #1 lap time option available on the Legendary Motorsport website for the Nagasaki Shotaro. And that one corners like a beast, and that one you can lean forward or backwards with the stick for best possible speed. It was the only motorcycle that works that way. Second place for lap time for the motorcycle class is the Shitsu Hakuchou Drag, which actually, never mind, I don't want to really talk about the prices, because I kind of want to, like, start going through the time trial stuff faster. It's pretty much the same, like, details every week. I know, obviously, people don't, not that all the same people or anyone much watches these, but still, just for time's sake and stuff, I might as well try to go through them a bit better. But yeah, Hakuchou Drag, that one doesn't corner anywhere near as well, in my opinion. And that one you have to lean forward with the stick for the best possible speed, I'm pretty sure, as if you're doing a stoppie. And it's one of two vehicles that work that way, the other one being the Nightblade, but I don't think that's really a competitive option for that second one. Just bring it up for a little from that kind of thing. And then, yeah, third place for lap time for the motorcycle class is the Body 801, which is the only one of the top 3 for lap time. That's also top 3 for top speed. So Body 801 is probably your best bet for sure, I'd imagine. This one seems to be around Fort Zancudo, so I don't know if it's like mainly on the strip of Fort Zancudo for boots off the ground. So if it mainly goes up speed option, which I will be getting into, of course. But yeah, if it does have a lot of turns, then probably lap time would probably be the best bet. But yeah, for top speed, for top 3 in lap time, the only one that also appears top 3 in top speed is the Body 801. Which is pretty good because it's only under like 10,000 bucks or something. So it's a very affordable option. It's also the only one top 3 as well for top speed. And yeah, Body 801, same with the rest of the motorcycles. I'll be going over, you have to lean backwards with the stick as if you're doing a wheelie, as you do with most vehicles, if you want the best possible speed with it. So yeah, speaking of top speed, time to go into the top 3 of motorcycle class for top speed. First place for the motorcycle class for top speed is the BF400, which that one you can actually also use in off-road races, and not only is it very good for top speed for time trials and stuff, in very little circumstances, that would probably like benefit most from top speed. It's also generally the best vehicle in the off-road class for general like racing. Even better than like the Vagrant, which is the #1 lap time and top speed in its own class. Because yeah, while it's a motorcycle, can also be used in off-road races. That's another little bonus for #1 in top speed for the motorcycle class. And again, you have to lean backwards with stick for best possible speed on that one. And yeah, even if you fall off a good couple times, it can still pretty much easily be the best vehicle in off-road class for racing. That's a little nice big bonus that you can get as well from the BF400 for those who do those kind of races. #2 for top speed for the motorcycle class is the Body 801. So yeah, Body 801 is #2 for top speed, #3 for lap time. So again, only one of the top 3 for lap time and top speed that appears in the other category as well. And then finally, #3 for top speed for the motorcycle class is the regular Hakuchou, not to be confused with the drag. The regular Hakuchou is back from like the last team standing update. So it's that one from way early in the game, not the drag one, of course, again, which was #2 for lap time. Regular Hakuchou is 3rd place for top speed. And again, you have to lean backwards with a stick as if you're doing a wheelie. So I hope I went over those faster than usual for sure, as well as giving most of the details needed. And yeah, again, credit to the lap times and stuff goes roughly 1322. And then regular time trial for the week is Sawmill. Sawmill, we have to go from the Sawmill, of course, all the way to the Davis Courts. I believe you kind of have to just go right over here or something. But yeah, in my opinion, the strategy that works best for Sawmill is to use the train tracks. So yeah, me, I like to go on the train tracks here, like going up from here or something, or over around here, into the train tracks here. And yeah, you have to be pretty good on the train tracks, so you have to like, I don't know, I kind of go on the left and right of the train tracks, because there's that like little like lining or something. You know, it gives you the best possible speed that you can get on the train tracks. Obviously, you go through like here and all. And when you get around here and get off the train tracks and go to the quarry, if I remember right from way a while back, actually, that's how I do that one. So if you do that strategy, it's probably a really easy one to do, and again, you should probably do the body 801 for lap time and top speed for the best average for the top 3. But still, I can definitely see there being quite the turns on the train tracks and off of them. So Shotaro could be a good one as well, I'm sure. Now I want to go over top 3 for the supercar class, if for some reason anyone can do it with like a supercar. Which again, you might be able to use that same strategy on like the train tracks and stuff. It's just going to probably be harder, and you'll have to deal with the RNG of the train spawning, which you still kind of have to do with the motorcycle, but of course you can actually avoid it pretty much on a motorcycle and like an actual supercar or something. Yeah, going into the top 3 for the supercar class for a lap time. First place for a lap time for the supercar class is the Progen Emirates. Second place for a lap time is the Benefactor Krieger. And then third place is the S80RR, whatever manufacturer makes that one. So yeah, that's top 3 options for a lap time for the supercar class. All of those are from the Diamond Casino Resort DLC from like mid-2019, so you'll find them pretty early on in the Legendary Motorsport website for all of the top 3. And all of those are around like 200,000 apart from each other, between like the mid to high to middle range for the stock vehicle. So you might as well go to number 1 option for sure, since it's not much of a price difference between the top 3 for a lap time on the supercar class. And then top 3 options for top speed for supercar class. First place top speed for the supercar class is the P-Fister 811. P-Fister 811 is from like late 2015, I think actually mid-2016 from the Finance Felony update. Not the Executive Ever Criminal one, late 2015, I was thinking earlier there. So you have to go quite a bit down on Legendary Motorsport for that one. And then second place for top speed for the supercar class is the Devastate 8. Devastate 8's a supercar from the Doomsday Heist update. And that one's from like late 2017. Like very late 2017, December 2017. So yeah, Devastate 8, that's one as well. However, the price difference is quite substantial from the P-Fister 811. P-Fister 811 is 1,135,000, I think it is. However, the Devastate 8 is like 1.7, 1.8 million. So there's really not much of a point to get the second place option for the top speed for the supercar class. And then third place for top speed for the supercar class is the Banshee 900R. Banshee 900R, of course, you have to get the regular Banshee, which is like $100,000, and that's a sports car. Then you have to go to Benny's and upgrade it, which could probably be up to around $1 million, the highest. Because I believe the cheaper vehicles get the higher upgrade prices. So yeah, that one would probably be around the range of the P-Fister 811, so that could be another good one, but you might as well just go with P-Fister 811 again. Not have to go through the hassle of upgrading the Banshee to the Banshee 900R. Because while it's very good for top speed, it's probably very terrible for a lap time, if I remember. So yeah, that's the supercar class, top 3 for lap time and top speed. Obviously I went over the motorcycles earlier. For top 3 for lap time and top speed. Credit for all that goes to Roughly 1322 again. And yeah, RC Bandito time trial. RC Bandito time trial is Davis Courts. And while I don't have an RC Bandito time trial guide for this one, there is a little tip around the end I'd like to say. And I believe near the end of the time trial, I believe there's a like checkpoint near here. And obviously you're kind of normally meant to go around like here and all if you don't want to do like jump boost. But yeah, for that one I do recommend having the highest upgrade jump boost because I believe you can upgrade the jump boost. It's one of the rare times where customizing RC Bandito for the time trial actually does much of anything, I'd say. Since obviously there's no like engine upgrades and all. So yeah, I recommend jumping from here to here if you're good with the jump boosts, because that could definitely save time there, I'd say. Besides for that, just keep doing the time trial, of course. Time trials are designed for you to constantly fail them, and then obviously get good at them, and then finally finish them. But if you want to like guide on YouTube, since I didn't do one of this one just yet, they're just GTA Men. I recommend GTA Men for sure. I believe there's also GTA series videos as well, but they don't commentate over it, I don't think. Like, they don't commentate on it whatsoever, I'm pretty sure. I think they do the actual time trial. However, if you watch it closely enough, I'm sure you can get the hang of it, for sure. So I'd mainly recommend GTA Men. He does good RC Bandito time trials, and I would go for regular time trial guides as well, I think. That's who I'd refer to if you want some help with that. And yeah, again, I think I completely forgot to go over to Zaba, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, Rune Zaba is from the Damasceno Heist. It's pretty much the latest vehicle that's been on this website. And if you're like me and don't have the trade price, it's $1.8 million. Well, if you're like me and don't have the trade price, it's 2.4 mil. But if you do have the trade price, which obviously you just use it as a getaway vehicle, then it's $1.8 million. So yeah, you'll probably be saving 1.8 million if you have like all the different trade prices. Not to mention it's pretty much like the only like useful vehicle you can get the trade price for, I'd say. Because all the other ones are pretty much just useful in like a racing situation. So I'd imagine a lot of people might have this as one of their first trade prices, so yeah. But yeah, we'll make some pretty good savings on it, of course, regardless whether you have the trade price or not. But yeah, I really don't recommend this vehicle, to be honest. One, it's not weaponized, even though it's one of the most impressive vehicles of the update from the Damasceno Heist. It's not a very useful one at all. And it also has bullet resistant windows. So yeah, well, we get bullet resistant windows from it, which is nice, and then it's quite armored. But I think you're much better off with like an Insurgent Pickup Custom. Cause yeah, I don't think this thing can tank like 30 missiles. I think the Insurgent Pickup can actually tank like 30 missiles if someone's like inside of it. So yeah, the armor capabilities aren't as good as like the Insurgent Pickup Custom even. The one thing it has over a lot of the other armored vehicles is that it can go into water. But another armored vehicle that can go into water is the heavy APC. And from what I've seen on YouTube and stuff, the heavy APC like blows the Zaba literally out in the water. Zaba goes slower than the APC inside of water is what I mean by that one. So it's an armored vehicle that can go into water with bullet resistant windows. So when you combine all three of them, say like that, it kind of has some stuff unique to it. But yeah. For more details on the vehicle, why I really don't think it's worth it and all, I'd refer to my vehicle reviewing guide. The latest vehicle reviewing guide I've done for my channel has been the Rune Zaba, which is almost 2 months old now or something. But still, pretty much everything you should need to know about it should be in there. And it's a really horrible vehicle for making money, because, like I said, there's no weapons on it. And it's slow as shit in the water, obviously. And even though I couldn't get the footage of the, like, special, like, cargo stall mission, not special cargo stall mission, but even though I messed up the footage of the special cargo, like, sourcing mission I did, it was really horrible on it. So yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it. So if you get it, it's not really a good vehicle anyways, but you will be making quite a bit of savings. It's more useful than a lot of the vehicles in the game, because most vehicles are only useful for like a racing situation, obviously. So there's that. But yeah, not really a very worthy vehicle of getting, I'd say. You would definitely be fine without it, in my opinion. For pretty much anyone that plays the game hardcore.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.
Yeah, next I'll talk some more Heist Challenge. And since it's not really much of a money opportunity, I might talk all about the Heist Challenge right now. That I have not already talked about, but yeah. Because there's a lot of details I obviously couldn't fit in the title unless a spectator, because there's only so many characters to work with. And yeah, while I do that, I'll cruise around into Vigilante, which, by the way, is one of the very best vehicles you could be using for the heist setups and stuff if you're working with people to set up the heists and stuff. Probably not so much for the actual heists, unless you can use it very effectively, which there are certain ones you definitely can, but yeah. If you don't have a Vigilante, I highly recommend getting one, even though, to be fair, there's only a couple days left or whatever. I'm sure it can definitely save a lot of people, especially if they're working with really shitty randoms, like I've done on pretty much all my heist streams, for the most part. Because I don't play with friends that much, because it's not really much of my style, personally. But yeah. The Heist Challenge, everyone has to get like 100 million within the event week. Not 100 million, but 100 billion in the event week. Not sure where we're at right now. I don't know if they really share that or whatever. I think I watched Gilly Master's stream like yesterday or a couple days ago or something. And it was like 400 million or something, so I don't think we're close. If I saw it right last time. But yeah. Try to go over some tips, of course, on the like thing, of course, for those who want to do some for the last couple of days. But yeah, try to think of some. But yeah, 100 billion in total is the requirement for the Heist Challenge within the entire event week. And I do have like another Google Chrome tab I'll be going on right now, breaking it down kind of. But yeah, this comes from Classic Q on Chrome, not Chrome, but comes from Classic Q on Twitter, at Classic Q GTA on Twitter. And he basically went over all the like amounts that people have to make in a day, an hour, a minute, and a second. So for the 100 million, not million, for the $100 billion challenge for the Heist Challenge, in a single day, people have to make 14,285,714,285 a day. That's the amount that's to be made up per day to be on track of 100 billion. And it's 595,238,095 an hour. And $9,920,695 a minute. And then $165,344 a second. Holy shit, that sounds like a fuck ton for every single one of those. Like, you have to steal like 165,000 a second? That's insane. A minute and 9,920,635. That's a good, like, view to several heists, for sure. An hour and in a day, those ones were the most mind-blowing, for sure, from the statistics I shared from Classic GTA. And he posted that on November 12th, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he did. So the day it started. So yeah, for those who want to know the amounts that have to be made in like a day, hour, minute, and second, those were what they were. And again, that goes, credit goes to Classic GTA. But yeah, best strategy for getting those crazy amounts of money for the heist challenge. For one, if you want to make kind of the most money for the event, if you don't like glitch the game, of course, then I definitely recommend the Diamond Casino Heist, because there are a chance of diamonds. Though you're probably dealing with like random loot and all, since from my understanding there's a 30% chance like to cash artwork in gold and then diamonds as well when they're enabled. But yeah, I feel every time they do diamonds, they increase the chance from the previous time or something. So yeah, just for the chance of diamonds, I feel the Diamond Casino Heist is kind of the most worth it. And also it's the easiest one to set up, because basically all but the finale appear to be in free mode. So yeah, that's kind of the strategy there. For those who play legitimately, I say the Diamond Casino Heist would probably be the best to work on. And it's the one that has the money opportunity, because the other ones do not. Pretty sure the other heists are just like part of the challenge, no like money opportunities or anything. And then Act 2 of the Doomsday Heist. Anyone who knows about Act 2 of the Doomsday Heist, what you can do with it, I'm sure knows what I'm going to say. But if we're absolutely not at the $100 billion mark on like the last day or something, then I guess glitching Act 2 Heist would probably be the second best thing to do. Since I believe people can actually set it up or whatever where they can like leave it at the end of it or something and they can still keep their heist, but the heist still counts as being done or something for the person that actually makes the money. So yeah, whoever like posts it or whatever and leaves it or whatever, I don't think makes any money for that strategy. So it's kind of inefficient in that way. But it's basically like the nuclear option, to say the least, for the heist challenge. It's like the last day and it's nowhere close to 100 billion. Obviously, I don't support glitching the game at all. It's not really the kind of thing I support. But I'm not going to deny it's probably one of the best things we can do. Even the Act 2 glitches. I mean, it's still in the game and all, which I'm sure it probably is. I'm not sure if it's on like PS5 and Xbox Series X, but at least for the PS4, Xbox One, maybe PC as well, of course. I can imagine it would be. And then for a really small heist, the fleece job is a kind of good one. And the original heists have like a 2-3 hour cooldown or like a 48-minute cooldown. I think it's actually a 48-minute cooldown for fleece job every time. So if you just want to do a really small heist, that's a good option. Prison Break I'd say would be one of the worst options for sure. Because randoms don't... There's a Prison Break invite. Because yeah, most randoms probably fucking have the same fucking Prison Break invite from like the last 5 years or some shit. Because they probably can't find the randoms for shit to do it. And they probably give up really easily and shit. So one, it's probably the most common one you want to get invited to. And two, people don't seem to know how to do that heist very well when it comes to a lot of the randoms in the game, so I really wouldn't bother with that one. It's probably the most, like, annoying heist in the game. Because, yeah, there's the prison officer, and then there's the person driving the... There's the prisoner and the prison officer, the one driving the bus, and then the prisoner. No matter what you do, you have to deal with a fuck ton of enemies. And then there's the demolition, and then the pilot. The biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes I probably see on the prison break is that the demolition actually destroys the jets. When the jets, like, infinitely spawn in the prison break. For those who for some reason play a lot of prison break, don't destroy the jets as the demolition, just help out the people at the prison instead. So yeah, demolition should help people, like, at the penitentiary, not the person, like, being chased by the jets. What the pilot should do, of course, is do, like, evasive maneuvers, like night flights, not night flights, but, like, loop-de-loops and stuff. So that the same laser goes after them, because obviously a demolition will be helping them. And yeah. Pilot, of course, if they're good enough with the loop-de-loops, won't really have a problem being destroyed at all, or even close to being destroyed by the, like, laser jets. One thing you'll probably have to watch out for, of course, is the, like, invisible boundaries, because there is a boundary where you're, like, leaving LS or something. I don't remember, but yeah, something like that. Is Humane Labs raid? Personally, I haven't done a lot of the ground section of the Humane Labs, but yeah. As long as the gunner goes inside the explosive seat of the Valkyrie, that can be a pretty good one to do, and as long as you have a really good ground team, so it could be one of the better ones for sure. Series A, just like Prison Break, I feel I would stir away from that one. And then Pacific Standard. Pacific Standard's a really good one as well. I believe a lot of the people deliberately get the news put on them or whatever by basically having like a heavy weapon like RPG or something out, which makes the like the meter or whatever like stay up or whatever. So then not the news get called guaranteed. Obviously you'll miss out on the elite challenges, but the elite challenges aren't really that worth doing anyways. It really adds to the total. And it's money you steal, so I don't even know if the elite challenges would count towards the heist challenge. But yeah, clearly Pacific Standard, if done right, is one of the better ones for sure. And then there's Doomsday Heist. Doomsday Heist Act 1. Already went over Act 2 by the way, but Doomsday Heist Act 1. Or I kinda did. Doomsday Heist Act 1 before you go inside a like facility, whatever. Before you go inside the facility, there is that like section where you can use personal vehicles. Again, you can use a vigilante, that'll probably be the best bet since it's the only one with really overpowered missiles that can be used in heists and all that. And believe it or not, you can use a vigilante in heists. Unlike most vehicles, the only other missile vehicle I can think of is the weaponized Tampa, and that doesn't have lock-on missiles. And like maybe the APC, but again, not even with lock-on missiles. So yeah, if you're really good at ground combat, Doomsday Heist Act 1 is a really good one as well. Doomsday Heist Act 2, of course. The nuclear option, as I mentioned, would be to glitch the hell out of that heist with the Act 2 glitch if that's still in the game. Which I don't know if that works on the next gen or current gen systems now, being the PS5, Xbox Series X. Through backwards compatibility, I don't know if it works on those systems. Since they load like much faster and all, I don't know if they like were able to fix that on those systems. But at least on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, or at least PS4 and Xbox One, the game doesn't tend to save that fast and all, so it should work on those systems. Assuming they never were able to fix the, like, Act 2 glitch that people always do or whatever for making tons of money with little effort and all. Which I'm sure there's plenty of those out there that do that. But again, I'd say that's the nuclear option. And even then, I don't really support doing that anyways. I'm just saying it's an option that's possible. And then Act 3 of the Doomsday Heist, Doomsday Scenario. I'd say Doomsday Act 3 is probably the worst one to do for sure, since there's all kinds of like juggernauts and stuff. Then again, I don't really know much what happens on the different approaches of the Casino Heist, but still that one at least has the like diamonds, so that one's definitely worth it. One of the more worthy ones. And that should kind of go over all the different like heists. And for those who want to do Act 2 legitimately, which you pretty much I think have to do for the glitch anyways. Again, I believe you can use the Vigilante in Act 2 for like the person doing the stuff on the ground. So if you can, have a Vigilante all over Act 2 to destroy like the helicopters and like the Avon vehicles and all. Obviously have someone who's really good at ground combat for inside the submarine. And obviously just be good at shooting the helicopters from like the Avenger. And for all the finales, have a gameplay for all of them with the Diamond Casino Heist, as I mentioned before. And also fixed standard. I don't have like a stream of doing the finale, because again, Sony ruined Party Chats and I haven't done that yet. So if you want some examples on how to do some stuff, then I do have stuff on there, but I was like before I even had the Vigilante. So if you have a Vigilante, then that's much easier off than using like the Armored Crewman or whatever I mainly used before. And yeah, Vigilante, absolutely worth getting it, because it's very helpful for the setups and certain heists as well. I think it's good for Series A as well. I think you can use like personal vehicles on some of Series A. Not all of it, but some of it, I think. Say lots of different strategies I hopefully gave a good like thing of advice for. So yeah. So hopefully that goes over a lot of stuff with like how you should best approach if you want to help with making the 100 billion in the game. And I don't think I mentioned it yet, but the reward for the everyone but yeah, the reward for gaining 100 billion for the Heist Challenge, of course, is a new like vehicle that will be released in December. So basically one of the DLC vehicles will be like a free December vehicle if the 100 million is completely done. I don't know if it's going to be like one of the free festive surprise like vehicles that will be on free discount, whatever. But yeah, it might be another like festive surprise discount, or it might just be one for the whole month of December or something. But yeah, hopefully that suggests we will be getting more than one festive surprise like free vehicle. Because yeah, last time they only did Invade and Persuade Tank for a free discount. The previous year, I think they did the Buzzard and the Insurgent, and then something else maybe? I think it was the Cook, the Insurgent pickup, and then the Buzzard Attack Chopper. I think that's what they did the previous year. So yeah, hopefully it's an extra free vehicle, and like if we don't do it, we won't get a free vehicle at all for next month. That would really suck, but still. And I hope the free vehicle is something that's actually useful, similar to the Invade and Persuade Tank. And then 2 to free that we got the last time before that, which was the Buzzard and the Insurgent. Because, yeah, obviously I don't really love to make a vehicle review on it for sure. Whether it's right when it comes out, or like a week from then, or months from then, whatever. And then, yeah, all participants who partake in this week's Heist Challenge will receive an additional bonus, a special badge of honor for their efforts. Assemble your crew, plan your operation, and keep an eye out for updates. Not entirely sure what all that means with the badge of honor, which I mentioned earlier in the stream. But yeah, that's kind of something going on as well. But yeah, only money opportunity for the heist does appear to be the diamonds, which is essentially the money opportunity for the Diamond Casino heists. Might not necessarily be double money or anything, not really too sure. Not sure how much more diamonds are than like the gold or whatever, but still. But yeah, again, anyone who plays GTA Online for the event week will get $1 million regardless of the results of the heist challenge, which hopefully I made it clear enough with them as a spectator. And yeah, you have to come back the next week to get the 1 million, it seems. Because maybe other times it happens during the same event, not sure. And then onto money opportunities. Onto the other money opportunities, since I already went over Diamond Casino Heist with the return of the diamonds, doing as a spectator and all. But yeah, there's one adversary mode on Double Money RP, and that's Resurrection. But yeah, Resurrection, there's 7 different maps, just like most of the adversary modes in the game. And I believe Resurrection is essentially a team deathmatch, but with the ability for teammates to come back to life, of course, when other teammates, like, kill someone on the other team. So it's basically a team deathmatch where people get to come back to life, essentially. For those who might not remember what that one is. And yeah, I'd say Resurrection 2 times money RP is definitely the worst money opportunity, I'd say, for the event week. Probably the second worst, slash the in-between money opportunity for the event week will be the casino story missions. Casino story missions are 2 times money RP. And currently I don't have a contact mission content episode for this one out. I still haven't even released my repo work one yet, which I still haven't worked on it much for a while now. But maybe that will be coming out pretty soon. Because maybe I want to get the footage for this all, but again, Sony did ruin party chat, so I don't even know if I'll be going forward with the series or not for a while. But if I do decide to try going for it and people don't talk with their mics and shit, since Sony ruined party chat and shit, then yeah, that might be something I start filming this event week, because I don't know if people typically join them if they know like how hard these are and stuff. Because yeah, these are a bit difficulty wise if I remember. Say all of those are 2 times money RP. And really they're not that worth doing. You might honestly make more money from Resurrection and from the casino story missions. Only time it's really worth doing the casino story missions is for the very first time, because there's still like awards in the game that you can get through the casino story missions. Which I might as well kind of show them off. So yeah, there are awards with it where you can get a certain amount of money if you haven't done them before. And it's absolutely worth doing it for that money, for sure. Not only that, you get like a exclusive vehicle that you can't get through any other means by completing the whole entire story of it. Which you only get as hosts, not joining other people's. And then, yeah, I think there was a new login reward being invade and persuade barrels. I don't think it's one they've given before. So I don't know if I can still have the notification on here, or if it's not going to be on here. Alright, yeah, I don't think it's on there anymore for my notification, but I think it's a new login reward, so I will show it off.
Superficial asshole. Take a look around.
And yeah, it's in an arcade category, which makes sense. And yeah, it's the invade and persuade barrels T, which I would imagine has something to do with the invade and persuade tank. Probably one of the more unique t-shirt designs in a while or something, I forget. Whatever. And then last but not least should be the discounts now. So a lot of the discounts are actually property discounts for this week. So I feel there's a lot more property discounts kind of than there is vehicle discounts. I'll start on the Maze Bank foreclosure site. And that would be arcades and renovations. So for example, I think this one might be the most expensive. The 2,530,000 might be wrong on that. But regardless, arcades are 30% off. The arcade properties are 30% off. And all the renovations as well. Alright, yes, that does include personal quarters and the high score screens. And yeah, the garage I would imagine for sure as well. So the little like extras or whatever in the garage would probably be the best like renovations to get for sure. And then there's also one relating to the casino as well. And that would be the penthouses, the master penthouses. So yeah, I can't really show these off, but I imagine all of these are on 30% off discount. So that would imagine it'd be all renovations once again. And obviously colors and patterns. So yeah, it should include everything in the floor plan for the customizations for 30% off. But yeah, obviously penthouse itself is the property, lounge area. I imagine this might be what lets you spawn inside of it, so you might be able to get master penthouse and just not some of the stuff that lets you spawn in it or something. Because a lot of the properties you do have to buy whatever lets you spawn inside of the property through like the spawn location that you can set in the interaction menu. That would be one that's worth getting. Media room lets you watch like movies for free and then don't cross the line, which is pretty not really want to get much benefit on that one. The spa pretty much lets you get free haircuts. That's pretty much the best that has. Bar and party hub. You can get those arcade games in the arcade now, so not really that worth it anymore, I'd say on that one. The bar is nice, but I'm sure it's probably the same ones in like the nightclub. So yeah, it's probably like the same bar from like the nightclub anyways. Private dealer. Private dealer, I'd imagine, would be one of the more useful ones, of course, for sure. Since you probably bet like more money in the private ones or something. And for those who can't do gambling in their country, whatever, if that's a thing in the game, whatever, where they disable it in certain countries, which I'm sure they do, that probably wouldn't be an option, of course. Or maybe you could buy it, it just wouldn't do anything or something. Office. Office gives you the gun locker and the safe. You might as well go with a property that gives the like gun locker and safe for free. Like for example, you can get the nightclub and that one comes with the gun locker and the safe. Which gun locker is actually useful, safe is just purely cosmetic. And the office is not like the CEO office where you can do like businesses. You can't really do any business stuff with that one. Extra bedroom, don't really know if that one's that worth it. And then the garage, just 10 cars, so it's pretty And then here's another discount, is select arcade cabinets for 30% off. I'd have to go to the actual arcade to show this one off, so I'm not going to do that. But for the select arcade cabinets for 30% off, there's Space Monkey Free, Bananas Gone Bad, Race and Chase Crotch Rockets, Shiny Wasabi Kitty Claw, and then the two new ones from the current update, the Santos Summer Special, Cube 3D and Axe of Fury. Pretty sure those are the two from this update. Those two are on 30% off discount. So if you want a couple of the newer arcade cabinets, then those are a couple of the like 5 that are on 30% off discount. And yeah, last but not least, vehicle discounts. Which Arena War, I don't think there's any discounts on that one. Doesn't look like there's any Benny's discounts either. Same with Elitist. So Legendary would be the first one I would have discounts, it seems. And that's not including Prime Gaming discounts. Not really putting those in account right now. But they're just the same Prime Gaming discounts from the previous week or two anyways, so there's no new Prime Gaming discounts, just still the 70% off the ETR1, I think, and then 80% off the LF22 Starling, which the ETR1 is on this website. But yeah, here's the Lampadati Komoda and then the Ubermacht Redwood GTS, both from the Diamond Casino Heist DLC. So I'll have to find those on the spreadsheet and then go over the lap time and top speed. Komoda might be a sports classic, I'm not too sure, or a sports car or something. I would think so, I'm not too sure. Because classes can be like all over the place in this game. Alright, doesn't look to be a sports classic, so maybe a sports. Alright, yeah, it's a sports car for the Komoda. So yeah, for a lap time for the Komoda, you're getting 26th place. And that's not including unraceable options, since those are pretty much listed at the bottom. But yeah, 26 out of like a 74 like vehicle class. There's 74 vehicles in the sports class. 26 places above average is just not top 10, obviously, so there's not much of a point in getting it, I'd say, for performance on a lap time. And then for top speed for the Komoda, actually, it's 11th place, so it's actually right under the top 10 for top speed. But again, you might as well go within like the top 3, 5, or 10 for top speed for the Komoda. So more useful for top speed, but not much. Redwood GTS. I think this one might be a SUV, if I remember. Alright, yes, Redwood GTS is a SUV. But yeah. Trade price is 1,275,000. So yeah, like 400 to 500,000 in savings on the Komoda for trade price. And again, almost like 400 to 500,000 for a Redwood GTS you would be getting on discount. Redwood GTS in SUV class is but yeah, Redwood GTS for lap time and top speed is third place. So you're getting the third place option for the SUV class for Redwood GTS. However, first place for lap time and top speed for the SUV class is for the Tauros. So you might as well go for the Tauros, considering it's actually a couple $100,000 cheaper. So really you only want it for personal preference reasons, just like the Komoda. Since neither of them are really that good, especially with how accessible the Tauros is, being even cheaper than the third place option being the GTS for lap time and top speed. So yeah, third place, literally at the bottom of top 3 for lap time top speed for SUV class. And I believe the red news might be on Southern. But here's X80 Proto. That one's like 2.7 mil. So yeah, almost 900,000, like about 850,000 in savings it seems. And that's a supercar. So again, I'll start with lap time. The X80 Proto for lap time is 17th place. So it's above the average for the supercar class, but yeah, it's not anywhere near top 10 territory, so I really probably won't bother with it for lap time. And an X80 Proto is actually 5th place for top speed, so you are getting a pretty decent top speed option. And top 5 is not actually necessarily that bad, still probably pretty competitive. So pretty good top speed option for the supercar class. But as I mentioned, might as well go on to like top 3 since PFIS rate 11 is a pretty accessible option. And that's number 1 for top speed. So really that one's kind of but I think I hear it might be pretty good for stunt races. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it could be good for stunt races. And that should have been all the discounts, it seems. And again, for Prime Gaming, I believe the ETR won 70% off, because they did not change the Prime Gaming discounts. It's the same for like the last week or two. I just don't have Prime Gaming anymore, because I didn't bother to ask my family member to do it again or whatever. Because I don't want to go through the fucking permissions and shit again. I didn't really care to do it again. And aside for the like Master Penthouse, I believe that's the like best paint that's been through Prime Gaming. It's not really much of a benefit, so it's like the cheapest property location of the like whatever the update is. That really makes it that worth it anyways. So yeah, that's half of the vehicle discounts already, all on Legendary. Again, for Worst Doctors, 80% off the LF22 Starling, so you're getting a very good LF22 Starling discount for those on Prime Gaming only. And then nothing on Doctees, and obviously not that. So the last half of them should be on this site. So yeah, the vehicle discounts are pretty ass, so yeah. Not really much of a very useful discount, I'd say. So far, at least. Since there's more affordable options, even without a discount. Everon, I believe, would be SUV, since there's no, like, truck class in the game. Or maybe it's an off-road class for Everon, maybe. Alright, yeah, the Everon's an off-road class. So yeah, I already talked a small bit about the Everon, not the Everon, I already talked a small bit about the off-road class, so yeah, surely it's not a top tier option. But yeah, for lap time, the Everon's 10th place in lap time, so it barely got into the top 10 for lap time. So still in the very slightest competitive, I'd say. And then also for top speed, the Everon's actually 7th place, so a tiny bit better for top speed. So top speed, it could be an okay option, but lap time being literally the bottom of the top 10, I just wouldn't bother with it. And like I said, you can use the BF400 in off-road races anyways, and that pretty much blows like everything in the actual off-road class out in the water, so I wouldn't bother with any off-road vehicle, to be honest, for performance. By the way, X80 Proto 30% off, the Komoda and regular GTS were 40, and then also the Everon. And the two retinues are 40% off. That one I would assume would be a muscle car or something. And like I said, the vehicle costs are all over the place, so yeah. Alright. Wait, actually no, I think retinue is a sports classic, because yeah, again, they're all over the place for the vehicle classes. Alright, yes. At least the Mark II is a sport classic one. Alright, yeah, they're both sport classic. But yeah, the retinue Mark II, for lap time, the retinue Mark II is 6th place for the sport classic class. So like right under the top 5, so that's not too bad for lap time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that one you can actually get, like, I'm pretty sure for that one there's actually cheaper options for like number 1 for lap times, so not really not worth it anyways, even if it's pretty okay. Slash decent for lap time. And then top speed only moves down a single placement from 6th to 7th place, so it's pretty average. It's pretty decent in lap time and top speed, just not like top 5 or even top 3 territory. So really I wouldn't bother with it, especially when certain options higher up are actually cheaper, I would imagine. And then finally the regular retinue from back in the Smuggler's Run DLC. Mark II's Damasceno Heist, and again for the trade prices you have to use it as a getaway vehicle. But yeah, the regular retinue obviously won't be as good as the Mark II retinue in either category. But yeah, the regular retinue for lap time is 12th place. And then top speed of the retinue is 17th place. So yeah, right under, couple places under top 10 for lap time, which isn't the worst, obviously. And then 17th place. That's still above average for both of those, but yeah, obviously you might as well go to Mark II. So really, I don't feel much of any of these vehicle discounts are actually not worth it, to be honest. So I honestly wouldn't borrow with any of them. I'd just save your money in terms of discounts. But yeah, that was it for the discounts and all. So I covered everything there is with the current event week. Or I should have. So I want to check, make sure the... Okay, never mind. I just checked because of that, like, viewer that I got, whatever. Want to make sure they didn't dislike or anything. But yeah. That's finally going to be it for the stream. Maybe I'll consider doing a Damasceno Heist. But yeah. If anyone wants to join me for it, like, consider reaching out or something. But yeah, I play pretty late for Pacific Standard Time, so yeah. Only if you stay up pretty late, I feel it would be good to join me with the Damasceno Heist if anyone wants to do that. And yeah, we'd want to do it in a one-on-one party. That's what I'd want to do, since Sony ruined party chats. But whatever. That's finally it for the stream. If you enjoyed, I think.